Hey everyone, today we're going to dive into a sales call blueprint and actually go through all the details that you need to go through when you're on a sales call and every single step. Okay, so please note that sales calls are meant to be an informal chat where you discover if you and the potential client are a good fit. This is what it is. Be casual, be relaxed, be yourself. Don't get too salesy with it. Okay, we'll go into all that. You do not need to push salesy sales gimmicks or sleazy sales gimmicks or have any crazy tactics to close a deal. I find that honesty is the best policy. Be as genuine as possible, be yourself, and explain. If you can help them, great. If not, don't. Okay, don't give them an offer if you feel like you can't. Understand the lead's needs, figure out their pain points, find out if you can provide the solution, convey to them that you are the solution, and be as genuine as possible and an expert in your field, in your industry, in your niche. Okay. Now, coming into an actual framework that I use when it comes to approaching these calls, and the framework starts way before you even look at the call. Right? And it's doing your research. Before you make a sales call, research your prospect's company and their needs. They will help you understand their business and how your product or service can help them. Okay? Make sure to take notes on their website, social media, relevant sources, etc. if you've got the time. If they book it really late, fair enough, but if you've got time, definitely do this. Now, next step is planning your call, right? So it's step by step. Do the research, then plan your call. Once you've done the research, plan. Okay, create an agenda and script for your call. You don't have to stick to the script exactly, but it can help you stay on track and ensure that you cover all the key points that you want to make. So if you have like bullet points on a piece of paper and you're like, okay, tick that off, tick that off, tick that off, ask them that question, okay, I have all the information I need, right? Building rapport. The first thing I do when I'm on the call. Right? Begin the call by building rapport with the prospect. Ask how their day is going, where they're from, if they're familiar with your company, or if you have any concerns that you can help them with, if they have any concerns. This will help you establish a connection and make the prospect more receptive to your pitch. I ask them, what's the weather like? Where are you from? Or, I'm planning on going there next year. It looks like a fantastic place. Always wanted to be there, etc., etc. Have conversation. Be a person. People do buy from people. It's really important. Some easy questions are, when did you find me on Twitter? Where did you find me, etc.? How long have you been following me? What made you book the call, etc.? Okay. Identify the prospect's needs is the next step. Now, during the call, ask questions to identify the prospect's needs. What are they looking for? What challenges are they facing? What are their goals? This information will help you tailor your pitch to their specific needs. Next up, you need to explain the benefits, right? This part. Once you've identified the prospect's needs, explain how your product or service can benefit them. Focus on the benefits. What will they get from it? Not just the features, right? I have a carbon fiber wing mirror. That's a feature. The benefits are, the miles per gallon on this is 100, right? That's a benefit. Okay, so identify the difference there between the benefits and features for your offer, for your company. Okay, so how it can solve their problems and achieve their goals. You want to be that bridge that takes them to the place that they desire to be. Okay, and go from there, right? So handle their objections is next. Be prepared for objections and have responses ready. Listen to the prospect's concerns and address them directly. Don't try to dismiss their objections or argue with them. Instead, try to understand where they're coming from and find a solution that works for both of you. Super important. Be flexible. This is such an important piece. You have to be flexible. There's always going to be objections. There's always going to be queries, questions, issues. You have to be flexible and learn that. Now, hundreds of sales calls will get you to that point where you're confident. And it's just like a simple conversation. Okay. In the beginning, you will be nervous. No question about it. Next up is closing the sale. If the prospect is interested, ask for the sale. Be clear about the next steps and what you need from them. If the prospect is not interested, thank them for their time. They'll ask, how much is this? Okay, you tell them, it's $1,000. And then be quiet. Wait till they say something next. This is a proper technique that you need to use. When you say the price, shut up. Be quiet. That's it. Okay. There's different things as well when you lose control and they have the authority and they're the ones asking the questions. You want to be the questionnaire, or you want to be the person asking the question, not have it too much the other way around. Slow down the pace of the conversation, turn the scenario on its head and start asking them questions to make sure they're fit for you. Qualify them. How many clients are you getting per month? How much money are you making per month? How many products have you sold in the last week, etc.? Ask these questions and put them on the spot. take control. Okay. Ask open-ended questions so they will go on for a while, which gives you an opportunity to ask more questions on the back of it. It's like, oh, where are you from? Miami. Oh, wow, yeah, I was looking at going to Miami next year. What do you think of it? Here you go. They'll talk more. Okay. What if they don't ask about the price? This can happen sometimes, very rare, but it can happen. Assuming that you've covered everything that you need to know to make an offer, have a quick recap covering what you just discussed. Problems listed, solutions that you provided, time period of what it would look like to work together, and then ask them if they're happy to move forward. If they agree, yeah, cool, let's do it. State the price. Okay, perfect. That'll be $1,000 and we can move ahead with that. Transitioning to the close or the payment. If they ask for the price, just let them know. Once you state the price, don't go justify why it's the price. A lot of people will say the price and, yeah, but we're giving this, we're giving 30 days of this, 30 days of that, blah, 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 and this bonus today, and so on. No, just say the price, be quiet. I'll say that and again and again and again. Embrace the silence and wait for them to speak. Sometimes it can be a little awkward. Pull up a different tab on your laptop so you don't have to look them dead in the eye. But look them dead in the eye. It's the best way to do it. After that, any questions or concerns they might have, you can go through. You can agree with them and verbally agree and ask what email is the best to send the invoice to. You can then literally get your phone out and send the invoice there and then. You can do this. There's no issue with this. Try and maintain the conversation though when you're going through this. And once you send the invoice then with your phone, say, yo, that should be in your email right now. Do you want to get that squared away? And I can get you onboarded straight away. That's it. So that's how you handle a sales call. That is the blueprint. It's quite simple, but it can take tens and tens and tens and even hundreds of goes to absolutely perfect it and make it feel very natural for you and actually enjoyable. I enjoy them. I hope you do too, and I hope you start closing deals and use this. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like this video, and definitely comment if you have any questions. Thank you very much. Take care.